Hey guys, welcome to today's video. So I've just got first impressions of some new goodies. I've got a Numbuzin cleanser. I've got the Thank You Farmer Rice Toner, the Klairs Maple Serum, Maple Energy Infusing Serum, a new Pycnogenol Serum, and a couple other goodies from Alastin, Lion Pose Peptide Cream. So anyway, lots of fun new things. I actually want to mention this. So several people commented I look very pale recently, and I thought, well, that's a good thing. That means my sunscreen is working, right? This is fascinating. I was diagnosed with anemia. They took a blood test. My doctor usually does it once or twice a year, and very, very, very low blood iron levels. So to those that were mentioning that, you guys were onto something that I didn't even know was going on. So I feel a little less pale, but anyway, so I started taking iron supplements about 4 days ago. So that was interesting. I also had a big bruise from the blood when they took blood to test my levels of everything. I had a big bruise there, and I also even bruised from microneedling a little bit, and it's probably from anemia. So very interesting. Thankfully, it's something that's, fingers crossed, easy to treat. So anyway, I'll be continuing to take that supplement. So you guys were onto something. I just kept thinking, well, pale is good, right? I mean, when you're that pale and kind of sick, you're onto something. So anyway, good times. Anyway, I think the older I get, the more and more random things are wrong with me. So anyway, okay, on to the goodies. So I'm just going to do a quick cleanse with this, and then I'll get on to the first impressions of the other goodies I've got. So maybe the camera will follow me. We'll try it out. Follow me, follow me, follow me, follow me, follow me. Okay, I'm going to do a quick cleanse. Usually in the morning, I really just rinse, but I'm going to use this one because this one's just a new cleanser to use. So then I've got my towel over there and do a quick cleanse. Ooh, that's cold. That'd be a nice wake-up call. Cold water right away in the morning. And then I'll go from freezing cold to burning hot in like 5 seconds. So okay, here we go with the Numbuzin #3 cleanser, which has a very thick texture. Jeez. I mean, it's like thick. That's like just a giant clump that came out. So I think this is supposed to meant to be like a gentle exfoliating cleanser because it's got those little like cellulose like bead type things. Okay. There we go. Okay, there we go. Man, it's a very, very thick cleanser. And it's got some little, those like little, they call it a rice enzyme softening cleansing foam. But it's got those little things that feels like it exfoliates, but not as much of them as other things. Like Cosrx had one, the low pH peeling gel that you'd use. So, okay. On to this one, the Numbuzin ingredients. Does it have anything in English? It's got glycerin, water, cellulose, and then rice extract, centella, ceramides, bromelain for exfoliation. Okay, on to the Thank You Farmer Rice Pure Essential Toner, which I've been meaning to try now for forever. So I'm going to put on a cotton pad, and then we'll see how successful the Numbuzin cleanser was. See if there's any residue left. And this one's a nice, like, milky toner. Can't wait to do a versus of this with the Anua and the I'm From. The Thank You Farmer is an interesting brand because a lot of their stuff has fragrance in it, but this one does not. So this one's got, let's see, water, niacinamide, rice extract, fig extract, centella. Let's see, lecithin, and then a couple plant extracts. So it feels nice. It has no scent to it. Although I know there's a big demand for rice toners without niacinamide. And I think all the popular ones have niacinamide in it. This one does. The new one from Anua does. The Flaskin protein enzyme toner does. The I'm From, I think, does. So, yeah. Although I think the Good Old Vegan Rice Toner might not. I'm going to have to check that out. The one from this line. So, okay, so I just put this on and it cleansed really nice. Feels hydrating. So that's just a little bit of residue left over from the Numbuzin cleanser. So nothing much there to note. And it feels nice on my skin. It doesn't feel greasy or anything like that. So I like it. I'm glad I finally tried it out. Actually, I like the texture of it a little bit more than the Anua one. So far, so good. But I've only tested just once or twice now, so. Okay. It does feel a little tacky. Okay, so I'm going to use a little bit of this Pycnogenol serum, which is Simply Beautiful. It's a brand, I think, from iHerb. And it's Pycnogenol or pine pinacis bark extract is a great antioxidant ingredient. Then also has sodium hyaluronate and celery seed. And it has citral in it as a fragrance ingredient, but it has no scent. So I'm going to use this on my forehead, and then on the rest of my face, I'm going to use the Klairs. So actually, I'm going to give it a good shake. I like the Pycnogenol from The Ordinary, but it's a little bit greasy for summertime. So this one's not as greasy. And it has citral, but it has no scent to it at all. So there's just a little bit of the serum. I don't smell anything, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything to everybody else, you know. I just don't smell it, but okay. So that feels nice. Next up, I've got the Klairs Maple Energy Infusing Serum with maple sap, which is apparently a really great hydrating ingredient and antioxidant. It's also got squalane, shea butter. It's got silica in here pretty high. I'm not crazy about seeing that. Silica is an oil-absorbing ingredient typically. So anyway, maybe they need that so the maple sap isn't as hydrating or something. It's got mango seed butter in here, murmuru seed butter. I can never say that word. It's got some peptides in here. And yeah, peptides are at the end, and then green bean extract. So betaine, shea butter, mango seed, murmuru, inulin. Okay, let's give it a whirl. I've not tried this one yet. They also have a moisturizer from the same version, or from the same line, which I have not gotten yet. And I have a feeling they'll probably be making a sunscreen version of it too, and probably a toner version of it. Complete the lineup. So for something with maple sap in it, it definitely has some type of light scent to it. Yeah. Super light scent. It's not terrible, but I think we've got blueberry fruit in here. Mango seed. I'm not exactly sure where the fragrance is going, but before I do my full review it, I will certainly find out. It's not super strong, but it is there. And I pour bruise from my microneedling. No wonder I was bruising so much. I didn't have enough iron going on. Okay, so yeah, so I'm not loving the fragrance in this, but it's not strong, and I have a feeling it will dissipate quickly, but it is in there. So, yeah, I don't get overly excited about that. Okay, I'm going to do a touch of the Alastin Restorative Skin Complex. This stuff's expensive, but it's got a lot of good ingredients in here. It's got a ton of peptides. It's got an antioxidant called ornithine, which I'm going to talk about in a video coming up. Olive fruit oil, soybean oil, shea butter, sunflower seed oil, and then all the good peptides. It's supposed to be a restoring ingredient product, you know, similar to peptide growth serums and things like that. So I've used this a little bit now, so I'll do a review on it, but it's pricey. I picked it up from, I price checked a couple places. I ended up picking up from Editor's Pick because they had the best deal at the time, but it's got like a serum-y texture to it. And after I had my lady do micro needling, that was about a week ago, I want to say. Almost a week ago. I use this one a lot along with the TNS serum, along with the Revive serum to kind of help my skin heal up from that. So I use this right on my forehead, and then I'm going to use the Lion Pose Pep Talk. And this one I got on sale at GMA Deals, but it's also at Sephora. But if you don't check out GMA Deals, check it out from time to time. Sometimes they have good sales, and I linked to these when they went on sale because I picked up this, and then I also picked up Biossance sunscreen because they were all on that sale. So, okay, so I do love the packaging. If I can get it open. Does this unscrew or pull off? Okay, so similar airtight package. Prime the pump. Prime that pump. Ooh, maybe I need to give it a shake. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Shake it, shake it, shake it. That's like my arm exercise for today. Okay. Man, it's coming out not very good looking. Hang on. I'm going to try and start over. I wonder if this settled too much during shipping or something. I don't know. Okay, now it's coming out better. So, this has no scent in it. And it feels nice. So, okay, so for ingredients in this one, water, glycerin, shea butter, allantin. We've got 5 different peptides, oat kernel, acetylglutamine, ceramide. It feels nice. It is very hydrating, I will say that. Cholesterol, phytospignosine, squalane, glutathione, skin brightening ingredient. Feels nice. Definitely on the hydrating side. I don't know if you had oilier skin, if this would be a nice one to use during the daytime or maybe more at night, but it's got some nice ingredients to it, so yeah, I like it. Feels good. Okay. And last but not least, the Biossance SPF 30 sunscreen. So I'm going to give it a whirl. I think this is they call it their new formula, but I think this is like the third incarnation of their formula. So, okay. Let's see. This did come with the seal on it, just FYI. Okay, there we go. Actually, I should probably use a little bit more. Okay, add a little bit more. What I remember about the original version of this is it started out very white casty and then it soaked in and kind of disappeared a little bit. And I'm also noticing I really got to pay attention to this area on my face because it's getting hyperpigmentation. So I need to make sure I'm applying enough in that area. And I have yet to find a good hat other than a baseball hat that my head and face are so small. So most hats just blow right off except for this one style. But if I had a wide brimmed hat, this area would be protected better, but anyway. Well, it didn't pill or anything like that. It does feel more greasy than their original version did. Like a lot more greasy. So I'm not a big fan of that, but I'm going to let it soak in for a couple minutes, then I'm going to apply my foundation. Normally, I would do my hair at this point and let the sunscreen soak in then, but I already did my hair because I was going to record a video today. So anyway, yeah. Oh, I've also got a new moisturizer from Provence Beauty that's really nice. It's just a nice moisturizer you can use in your evening routine. Let me get a little. There we go. super nice hydrating cream. You can kind of use it as a nighttime sleeping mask or moisturizer. And it feels really nice on my skin. So there we go. So some goodies. I'm going to let this soak in. And then I will be back tomorrow with another video. So anyway, interested in hearing from you guys. If you have any thoughts or comments, leave them below. And I'll see you guys more tomorrow. Okay, bye guys.